and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here. Today we're making carrot cake. Whole food plant-based, refined sugar-free. You can make this gluten-free, easy, 1 layer, 2 layers, cream cheese frosting. You're in the right place. So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna mix up the cake batter. I'm gonna double this recipe, so if you want it to be 2 layers, just make what I'm gonna tell you now twice. I already did that. Have my first one here ready to go into the oven. We're gonna make the second one together, and then after it cools down, we're gonna make a cream cheese frosting. It's delicious, perfect for any holiday, especially Easter coming up. I know you guys are gonna like this one. So all of the measurements are written out down below, as well as on our website with a free printable PDF. So you don't have to take notes. I'm gonna be looking off camera because I have everything written out for you guys so I don't mess up. But you can head down below in the show notes, go to our website, print this out. It's super easy. You guys are gonna love this. So again, double this recipe if you want it to make it 2 layered like we're gonna do today, or you can just make it 1 single layer. I'm gonna use a silicone pie pan or cake pan. This is around a 9-inch pan. You can use a square pan. You can use whatever you have. Line it with parchment paper or use a silicone pan, or even turn these into cupcakes. It works with everything. You can preheat your oven to 350 degrees. We're gonna go ahead and add in, and like I said, I just did this a minute ago, so that's why my bowl is a little bit messy, but it doesn't matter, right? Make it easy on yourself, definitely if you're doing it twice, you don't even have to clean it out. All right, so we have 1 cup of oat flour and 1 cup of whole wheat flour. If you are gluten-free, you can do 1 cup oat and 1 cup buckwheat. Either way works. So 1 cup oat, 1 cup whole wheat for me goes in. I have 1 cup of shredded carrots. I also have our baking soda and baking powder. So in here I have half of a teaspoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Like I said, I'm looking up above to make sure I don't say anything wrong. All right, up next is the spices. So I have 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. I know that sounds like a lot. Trust me, it's good. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and then I have half of a teaspoon of ginger. And this is really nice, flavorful, a nice balance. Coming up is like some of our wet ingredients. So we are going to do kind of like a buttermilk substitute. So you should do this first. So this is half a cup of a non-dairy milk, unflavored and unsweetened, and half of a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. And just let it sit for like 5 to 10 minutes, then you can add it. I also have half a cup of carrot juice. This is kind of our secret ingredient. I have half a cup of applesauce, unsweetened. Three-fourths of a cup of date paste that I made. I have a video, I will link that up above. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. You can also use vanilla powder. All right, mix that all together. Super easy and simple, and you just want all of that flour to be mixed in with the wet ingredients. You can also throw in some walnuts to the batter. That's totally optional as well. We sometimes do that. Sometimes I leave it out. I'm leaving it out today. So go ahead and pour it into your pan, and then we're gonna bake these for 30 minutes. Let them cool completely, and we'll make the frosting. Super easy. While your cake is in the oven, we are gonna go ahead and make the cream cheese frosting. You're gonna blend it until it's smooth, and we're gonna stick it in the refrigerator to keep cold until our cakes are cool. This recipe is awesome. You can make this for the entire cake if you do 1. If you do 2, I like to do it more of a rustic style where I don't do the sides of my cakes with the cream cheese frosting, just the top and the middle. So this is perfect. If you like to do the sides, you might want to double this recipe. Now we do have 1.5 cups of cooked Japanese sweet potato. You can use any sweet potato you have. I like the Japanese ones because they're a little bit sweeter and they go really well with this recipe. But for Easter, if you just use a regular orange sweet potato, it's gonna look really pretty and it's gonna be delicious. So it doesn't matter what sweet potato you have for this, 1.5 cups cooked. And now you just kind of mash it down to be 1.5 cups. It'll just go into your blender. I also have half a cup of raw cashews. You could also use walnuts here. Both are delicious. They're really good. 2 pitted medjool dates. If you're using a different kind of date, you might need to add more. The 2 large pitted medjool ones were perfect. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract or vanilla powder. Yum. And to make this more of a cream cheese flavor, I actually have some buttermilk that I made. So just like we did the cake where we let it sit for like 10 minutes, that's what you want to do for this. So I have 3/4 of a cup of a non-dairy milk, unflavored and unsweetened, and I have 1 teaspoon of an apple cider vinegar. That sits and kind of makes a buttermilk replacement. Say that 3 times fast. All right, we're gonna blend up until our frosting is nice and smooth. After everything is smooth, you can transfer it to a container and put it into your refrigerator. We want our cakes to be cool completely before we frost. This is delicious. It definitely tastes like a cream cheese frosting due to the buttermilk that we made, and it's just such a great alternative to a chocolate frosting. I love it. Definitely one of our favorites here. You want your cakes to be cool completely before we frost. And again, this is going to be more of a rustic style carrot cake where I don't ice the sides, just the middle and the top. If you want to ice the sides, this would be enough for probably 1 cake, and you could double it if you want to make a double and ice the sides as well. All personal. And if you add a regular sweet potato, and this is orange, that's perfect for spring and Easter and would be so good.
It seems good luck's finally on my side. She pulls the sheets off of me every night. Whispers my name, tells the sun to rise. Yeah, she brings me back to life. I got you, honey, and you got me. I got all I could ever need. It's like you walked out of my wildest dreams. Yeah, I got you, honey, and you got me. Carve our names into that old oak tree, buzzing with song just like the birds and the bees. Years from now we'll come back and see that we were always meant to be. I got you, honey, and you got me. I got all I could ever need. I swear you walked out of my wildest dreams. Yeah, I got you, honey, and you got me. I got you, honey, you got me. I got all I could ever need. It's like you walked out of my wildest dreams.
I hope you guys enjoyed the recipe. If you make it 2 layered, it's really a showstopper. Look at this cake, so big. And there's a little bit of extra frosting left over. If you made it the same way we did, you can serve it and let people add a little bit extra to their plate, totally optional. You also can add walnuts or leave them out. Shredded carrot on top is really nice as well. It's such a hit. You guys are gonna like this one. So make sure you leave us a comment, give this video a thumbs up, let us know how you like it, and subscribe if you're not, because I make whole food plant-based recipes every week, multiple times a week here. I'd love to have you as part of our community. Check out our show notes for the PDF printable recipe And I hope you guys all have a lovely Easter and spring. This is going to be a family hit for sure. It is here. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.